welcome to me and my lovely home and this week's vlog. I thought this week I would do an introductory vlog, as originally when I started this account it was like an extension on Instagram stories, but since then it has got more sort of into mental health and the fertility, so I've had a lot more traffic coming from outside of Instagram, and I thought a lot of you probably don't even know who I am because it's just me and my lovely home. There's not like my name there or anything about me really. So I thought that I'd take the opportunity in this vlog is to introduce myself a bit more. So I've come to move upstairs now because John arrived home from the shops and he was just like banging around and I was like, no one's going to be able to hear me. So I've come up here, so hopefully it should be quieter. But just to say a bit of an introduction to myself personally, I'm Karen and I'm 34 years old and we live in Nottingham. Both me and John have always lived in Nottingham. My parents are not from Nottingham though. My mum is from County Durham up north, my dad is from Surrey down south, but they met at university, so that's why me and my sister have been brought up here. I work as a sales assistant for a major retailer. I only work part-time now there though, because before I used to work full-time, but it wasn't good for my mental health. I had a lot of panic attacks and things, even on medication and various other things. So we decided that I was going to work part-time, which means at least I can keep going with the part-time hours rather than do full-time for a bit and have to have signed off work for a month or so to recover, basically. It doesn't make any sense, and then we weren't earning any money in that time on my side. So I'm really lucky that John's got a good job, which means that I can work part-time, so I'm really grateful for that. Obviously, it means that we're not exactly rolling in money, but we're also okay. We still, as you know, go on holidays and things and, you know, have our house and a car and all these that. I'm very grateful for that, to be able to do all those things and to have more of a life, because it's not just, I can take time to look after my mental health. Other things about me, you've probably seen that I've got one sibling, just my sister. She's 3 years younger than me, and I've always been really close. We've occasionally had arguments, but even when we were kids as teenagers, we've always got on. I know it's quite unusual. We actually work together, and this is the third place we've worked together at. So that's obviously how much we get on with each other, really. Other things about me, I'm vegetarian. Is that interesting? I don't know. These days everyone's vegan or vegetarian, aren't they? But I've been vegetarian since I was 16. So I might do a vlog on that at some point, because I don't really talk about that much, because John is not vegetarian. I think a lot of people think that if you're vegetarian or vegan you're quite preachy, but I don't think I'm really a preachy vegetarian, to be honest. It's just what I do. I just don't eat meat really. But I might do a vlog on that anyway. So if you've got any questions about that, you can pop them in the comments below. I think that's all I can think about me personally, because I will introduce John and I'll talk about us more and like our relationship and whatever, and I'll also introduce Molly and tell you more about her too. So yeah, keep watching to find out more about those aspects of my life. So here is John sitting very nicely like a little schoolboy for a school photo. He's so cute. So this is an introductory video, but everyone met John last vlog, but other than your name is John.
My name is John.
Yes. What do you do as a job?
I'm a civil servant.
It's so evasive saying that. It's like when you watch things like Pointless, and they're like, "What job do you do?" "Oh, I work for the civil service."
I'm not allowed to tell you where I work.
Are you a spy?
I'd have to kill you.
Are you a spy? Are you a spy? Anyway. And how old are you, John?
Old enough.
30.
Ish.
7. 3 years older than me. Doesn't he look younger than that though? Look, if you just don't look at them. Like, you do, you look so much younger than 37, I think. I think I look younger than 34. Or are we just kidding ourselves?
I think we're kidding ourselves now.
We do still get ID'd. I got ID'd for spray paint only like a couple of months ago. That's impressive, spray paint. You have to be like, what, 16
I thought it was
for that?
an introduction to me, not
Sorry.
to talk about Karen.
Anyway, so how long, this is the test. So, when do we get married? What's the date of our wedding day? You do know this. You know the date.
It's May the 20th.
Yeah.
2000 and...
So close.
14.
14.
Yeah, 14, yeah.
Yeah. And...
I forgot what year it was.
When did we start going out? I'm trying to remember the year.
I think I had
Oh,
gone
I
through
do.
puberty.
I know the year.
11 years ago.
No.
So it was 5th
No.
of May.
Yeah, 5th of May. But not 11
Was it
years
12
ago.
years ago?
No.
Oh no, 'cause we've been in the house 10.
10 in
So hang on.
this month would have
Hang
been
on, hang on. 14 years ago now, isn't it?
13 years ago.
13.
Jesus Christ. It was 2000.
Hello, I am a standard fellow.
It was a long time ago though.
Yeah, it was.
2006. Yeah.
Long time ago.
2006. And we met at school, didn't we, in sixth form?
We did.
You were doing one of those 3-year business studies course
Yes.
thing. At the old A levels.
GMVQ.
Oh, GMVQ. So it was in sixth form at the school we went
I did
to.
an old A level in woodwork. At the
So I
same
was
time,
in
but it's
year,
GMVQ.
yeah, I was in year 12 when you were technically in year 14.
Yeah.
And how did we meet, John?
I wanted to date you or your best friend, and because you weren't in school on the day, I asked your
Where
best
was
friend
I?
out
Where was I?
At your grandma's funeral.
Funeral. Anyway, so we went out with my best friend at school. I only knew who John was is because she...
I'm incredibly handsome.
No, because she knew you already, didn't she? And apparently we'd actually met, or you'd seen me, in the library or something. I don't remember this, but you told me.
The IT room to do some
Yeah,
homework.
I don't remember. But yeah, so that's how we got introduced through this friend that John then went out with for... I'm sure it was 6 weeks. We used,
5.5 weeks.
we used to call her 6 week Jan.
Yeah, it's 5.5
Because
weeks.
she used to always go out with guys for 6 weeks.
Yeah. I
Like,
didn't even make it to 6 weeks.
she didn't like, she wasn't like slutty as in she didn't sleep with all these
No.
guys, by the way, I just want to point out, but it was just like a, like, dating thing, but yeah. So anyway, so that's how we met and got to know each other. But we went to prom together, didn't we? My year 12
How many
and
times?
only twice, my year
Twice.
12 and year 13, because you
Yeah.
asked me to the year 12, my
Yes,
year
year
12
12,
prom,
year
and you were really, really nervous, and I thought you were going to ask Jen, but you didn't,
Yeah.
you asked me. And then, yeah, my year 13, you'd left, obviously, school by then, but I asked you to the prom.
Yeah.
So we went to both proms together. But we
We
didn't
did.
start going out until 4 years later, when I was 20. So yeah. Anything else you'd like to say for yourself? You like cycling?
I love cycling.
Yes.
Um,
This hurts my hand. I can't wait to get a tripod. I've ordered one. Oh, for God's sake.
Qualified professional ballroom Latin
Oh,
dancer.
yeah. Yeah. How could I
Uh,
forget that?
Keen fitness enthusiast.
Goes to gym a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
Cycling, jogging.
Dyslexic.
Oh, yeah.
Hung like a donkey.
Sorry.
That's enough of that. Fine. Don't want to talk about me then. Favourite colour is purple.
You're 6 foot tall
6 foot tall.
to my 5'4".
Blonde hair and blue eyes, so I am the perfect specimen.
Whatever. I have blonde hair, but I have green eyes. Everyone always assumes I've got blue
Evil
eyes.
Yeah.
No. Mine are different colour. They're not like hazel.
Yeah.
They're like a really light
They
green.
glow green. You can see them in the dark when you're being a nuisance.
This is not true.
It is so true.
This
If you're
is
being
not
a
true.
pest, They go bright green.
This is not true.
It is true.
Don't listen to a thing he says. He lies. Anyway, do we think that's enough for your little introduction?
I think that's a little introduction, yes.
Yeah, it's been like over 5 minutes.
Yeah, I need to get dinner out.
We ramble too much, don't we?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I definitely do. I do ramble. Yeah. Anyway, over and out from John. While we're out on our usual afternoon dog walk, I thought I'd best introduce Molly to you. As you can see, she's a Jack Russell. Maybe you can't see because she's like mostly white with some black spots. Because obviously Jack Russells tend to have big brown splodges or black splodges. We're in the woods, her favourite sort of walk. But I'm not letting her off the lead because she's been a little bit of a pest at the moment, off the lead. So I feel like she needs to relearn who's boss again. Yes, Mummy does not like standing in woods shouting her and her ignoring her. Does she? No, she does not. Selective hearing this dog. Sometimes she's like amazing and comes back straight away. Other times you have to shout about 5 times. She is also a rescue dog. We got her from Babington Dog Rescue, which is like a lone sort of rescue centre in Derbyshire, rather than like the RSPCA and Dogs Trust, who obviously have got places all over the country. We did go and visit them as well, but we didn't know what type of dog we wanted, but obviously it's important to get a dog that's going to suit around your lifestyle, so you're looking after them properly. And we knew we'll be able to walk her like 2 to 3 times a day, which is what Jack Russell's require, and she gets 2 walks a day. And the size of her was important because we have a small house, so we couldn't have like a massive dog, and also I didn't want a big strong dog that I was going to struggle to walk by myself, because I was going to be walking her in the afternoon and John was going to be walking her in the morning, so that was important. But she is about 5.5 and we've had her for 4 years. It literally was love at first sight. I saw her and was like, oh my god, that's my dog. And she had like little paws up at the cage and stuff, and I was just like, oh, she's mine. And John was like, no, we can't have a Jack Russell, they're dead like yappy. But she's not like that at all, she doesn't bark very much. And yeah, so he was pleasantly surprised, and he's in love with her as I am. Mine was definitely like love at first sight. If you can have love at first sight with a dog. I don't know, maybe you can't. Ooh. Jesus, I have to do like the limbo for that. It didn't used to be down like that all the time. So yeah, she's a big part of our life. She's like a little baby, and she's helped us get through a lot of stuff, what with the miscarriage and the operation, all the fertility things, but just so many other things, because she just gives the best hugs really. And yeah, and just a really good little companion, as I'm at home a lot more than John is, with only working that 16 hours. Almost that time of year where we've got these on the trees, and I sometimes use them in my decor. When they're on the floor, I don't take them off the trees, but they're just outside the field that we just come out of there. It's a bit damp at the moment to take any, and I've not put my autumn decor up quite yet. I think maybe next weekend. It's not October yet. Going to do a quick house tour, since it's called Me and My Lovely Home for a reason, because this is what I used to and still post on my Instagram page. This room is a room that's probably the most finished, but there's still stuff that I want to do, because obviously I'd like to change that net curtain for a blind and just little bits like that, but it's mostly done. The sofa has Molly's thrown it, 'cause that's where she likes to sit. Don't you? Yes, you got your own spot. Yeah, I'm always changing bits as well, because I've recently changed for blue. It used to be a lot of green in here, but I like neutral colours and things to be quite bright, because I like summer and I just don't like the dark. But yeah, and it's all about storage, because the house is tiny, as you can see, because this is just Molly's cage with all my crap on the top of it. But yeah, I've tried to keep it as calming as possible all through my house, because I find it helps my mental health, like stress and anxiety wise. And as I said, I love summer, and anything that makes it feel more bright and summery when it's just dreary, cloudy and cold outside the majority of the time that it is in the UK in winter, I'm up for it. So yeah, you can see there's our front door straight into our little hallway through there as well. Hi guys! My Diet Coke as always. And into our kitchen, which is almost always messy. I like this little area though, apart from obviously the bins there. John making dinner with wine. Are you drinking it or putting it in the food, or a bit of both?
Bit of both.
There's still quite a bit I want to change in here as well. It's just always is in every room though. Like that blind needs to be white. It does, doesn't it?
I've got a joke about that.
Is it funny? You haven't actually got a joke.
There's none in the bath. She hears a knock at the door. Who's there? The guy says, it's the blind man. Says, that'll be alright, come on in. Right. Nice knockers, love, where do you want the blind?
Only he finds himself funny. You're just standing there giggling to yourself. There you go, that's a little tour of our downstairs, so I'll take you upstairs next. So through there's just the living room that I showed you, and this is our hallway. It did have this dirty grey, well, it was grey, it was supposed to be cream, carpet on it. As you can see, it's tiny because we've been in a really small house, got our front door there. But yeah, so John ripped all the carpet off, and then we fixed the top stepper being kicked in previously or something, and then we painted it all, obviously sanded it and everything. And it was originally pink, and then this year I painted it blue because I got bored of the pink. And then this is a gallery wall, but it's just got a load of random bits on it that I'm planning on extending. I just add to it as I find things, basically. So some of these, like that is a gift bag that my sister gave me. Some of these are were birthday cards, postcards, just random things that I've seen and decided that I like. And yeah, up into the hallway, which again, this was carpet, and this is now matching downstairs, which was a horrible vinyl thing that had gone all funny. That's a bathroom, which I don't really show you because it's horrible, but we are going to be redoing it soon, hopefully next month. And a hallway with some canvases. That's Molly barking. She thinks I'm talking to somebody. It's not John, I think. Canvases for my wedding, then more storage. I want to replace that as well for a bigger one and put these canvases somewhere else, I think. And into our bedroom, which you have seen lots of times because it is where I film all my mental health vlogs and quite a few of the fertility ones as well. Wedding photos, more of them. But yeah, my pile of books that I need to read still. Molly's little bed. Our house is basically, I've chosen blue throughout our house because I find it a really calming colour. And it's just, yeah, 50 shades of blue with some grey and white added in. So just to quickly end my vlog, you probably already know what I'm going to say, is every vlog on the history of YouTube usually say this at the end of their vlogs. But if you could please like this video, obviously if you do like it, and to subscribe, that would be amazing. And also, and I feel like I should say it's free to subscribe, because my parents were like, well, you have to pay for that to subscribe. I was like, no, you just press the subscribe button. It just means that when you go on YouTube, it comes up with the fact that there's new vlogs by those people you've subscribed to. So I'm just going to put that in there just in case anyone else thinks that you might have to pay to subscribe. Don't worry, I'm not making you pay any money for anything. It's nothing like that. And also, if you could share my vlog on Facebook, on Twitter, wherever you want to, that would be amazing as well. Thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot to me that you lot keep coming back to my channel. And if there's any vlogs that you'd like us to do, any subjects you'd like us to cover, especially like mental health related or fertility related, or just whatever really, then please comment below and we will have a look and we will try and get those filmed as soon as possible. Thank you.